Hi everyone, this is Angie Wong and I'm president of Legacy PAC. I just want to thank all of our followers. We're close to 100,000 followers on Facebook and we've only been around for a few short months. So thank you again. I'm going to ask you for your continued support leading up to 2024. Please donate to legacy-pac.org. That's legacy-pac.org. Thank you, and we'll see you on the campaign trail.
But I don't think he has the track record to prevail in the primary for the United States president's race. That's why us at Legacy PAC, or we at Legacy PAC, are supporting Donald Trump for the president in 2024.
We're sitting here too much. But you're going to do very well. And I just had somebody write down, first of all, James and Sarah Pritchard, thank you very much. Yes, great job. Thank you. We appreciate all the help. Stanley and Donna Fitzgerald.
Right here, sir.
Thank you very much. It's great. Great that you're with us. Mike Acton.
State has found common ground, and that is so important. And you only have to look at the news to see where we are losing that common ground, what happens in cities, what happens in schools, what happens in our country. And so this moment is incredibly important before we go into a divisive election year. And I love that we're doing this outside an election year. It's a big reason I started Greater Georgia, because we can't just work inside an election year. So the work you're doing is bigger than any one person, it's bigger than one issue, and it's bigger than any one group. And it's also the work that has to be done as really the last line of defense against an out-of-control federal government, against the cancellation of our rights, and against a far-left agenda that has upended our basic institutions, like our military, like our law enforcement, like our educational system, like just our basic rights in general. And this is true. We've seen it in this session. We are, the Georgia General Assembly, the work that is done here, our state leaders are the last line of defense. So I'm really excited to celebrate that tonight. I promise you that you'll be out of here by the opening pitch of the Braves game. And that, that the Marlins are going to get, on their back foot again by the Braves. And that's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to keep the left on their back foot. That's why I started Greater Georgia, because what I saw, I learned that we cannot yield the monopoly of voter registration, of mobilization, of voter contact. We have to keep the tent up year-round, every year, outside an election year. And the work we did last year, I summarized. You may have seen our 2022 impact report. The reason I did that, because as a businesswoman, I believe in reporting on what you've done, transparency, but also the lessons learned and what can we do better. So if you want to read the 22-page report, it's on my website at kellyloeffler.com, or I'll just save you the time and tell you the 3 takeaways, which are: we have to work year-round, every year outside an election year. We have to build diverse coalitions. And thirdly, state and local elections matter. We cannot get swept up into national politics and let a national agenda set the tone right here in Georgia. The left wants to change our way of life here. We're the experiment, we're the canary in the coal mine. Yeah. We've seen it for years, and we have to have the strength, courage, unity to draw the line right here. So I could not be more encouraged that we are all here in this together. I'm super excited to celebrate by offering to buy beer, anything except a Bud Light for everyone. No Bud Light. It's tough, but let me just finish by saying I am so proud of the agenda that this state has advanced under Governor Kemp's leadership and under the great leadership in the Gold Dome, because these are things we can be really proud of. It's a positive agenda. We're not caught up in the ideas the left wants to say all we do is fight culture wars. Well, look at the bills that got passed that the governor signed even today. These are not culture war issues. These are issues about about kitchen table, basic rights, freedoms, protecting our opportunities, protecting our future for our kids. These are things we can all be passionate about and be proud of. So without further ado, we're going to get the party started because we're going to stay on track. And I am really thrilled to introduce our first speaker, the Speaker of the House, Speaker John Burns. I have so enjoyed getting to know Speaker Burns, and I'm really humbled that his beautiful wife, Dale, is here. They're the parents of 2 sons, 5 children. Love talking about the family because that's what makes Georgia. We are a family here in Georgia. But his leadership has meant so much in this first year. So please come up, share with us some of your perspective, and then I've got a small award here to celebrate your first year as speaker here. So please join me in welcoming Speaker Burns.